I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing.
Well, you have to breathe and then go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight to our June 2026 National Honor Society induction. You know, the end of the year is always incredibly exhausting. There are events that take place, celebrations, recognition ceremonies. This is one that is truly special for a number of reasons. The National Junior Honor Society was created by the National Association for Secondary School Principals. The goal was not just to recognize academic achievement. Clearly, all of the students who are here tonight have done a wonderful job in the classroom. But it was also to recognize characteristics that are pivotal to student success, not only when they go to high school, but in the years beyond. Tonight, you're going to hear about all of those different characteristics. One of the things that I think is incredibly important about this event is that it is not a culmination, meaning this is not the end of the road for these particular characteristics, for the way in which these students have to model these behaviors. Tonight is very much a beginning. Tonight they're being recognized as being students who exhibit these attributes, these characteristics. And now the goal is for them to continue in the years ahead to demonstrate and to model those characteristics for their peers. There are other students in the building who are capable of doing everything that all of the students on the stage have done. However, these students have consistently demonstrated these attributes over the course of not just this year, but previous years as well. It is an incredibly important recognition for all of these students, but one that I also hope they understand comes with a ton of gravity in the years ahead. They are not looked at like every other student. They are put on the mountaintop. They are a model of what not just Helen Fort Middle School, but Pemberton Township Schools seeks to achieve in all of our students. I want to thank you all for the work you have done to raise such amazing young men and women. And I look forward to hearing about all of the things that they are going to accomplish in the very near future. Thank you for coming tonight to share this moment with us, to recognize what these children have accomplished, and more than anything else, thank you for the work you have done to help put them in a position where we can all recognize these accomplishments that have taken them through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the evening.
It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that the membership in the Helen Ford chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning, a student willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. End of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to high success and could be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to the present, guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through opportunities inherent in scholarship. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Scholarship is created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge." Throughout high school, this quote will inspire me to keep my future goals as my central focus and to pursue my education not for the sake of grades, but out of genuine curiosity. Dedication to learning, not just for grades or being forced to study, is a core part of scholarship that candidates can bring to National Junior Honor Society. Our new candidates for NJHS will not only hold the achievement of being a member, but also have the opportunity to pursue their passion for learning.
Service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. Jackie Robinson once said that a life isn't significant except for its impact on other lives. This quote helps me understand on a much deeper level what service means to NJHS. Volunteering may not seem like much, but for those couple of hours spent on helping people in need, you are doing something extraordinary. A life without service and devotion to helping others and volunteering is not a life well lived. Service is one of the most important values that are taught in NJHS because volunteering your time is not only bettering your own values, but also benefiting others in need.
Leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence in school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in-school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead a meaningful and substantive charge to each one of our members. John Quincy Adams said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and do more, and become more, you are a leader." In life, a leader is the person who always encourages those around them. They inspire others to help them believe in themselves and make positive choices even when nobody is watching. As members of NJHS, we should inspire our classmates to be the best students and teammates they can be, continuing to work hard, be respectful, and including our peers. We can make a difference both inside and outside of school.
Character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. A person's character is most clearly seen by not what they show, but what they hide, said by Michael Grape. In my life, I express myself in many different ways. As a military child, I have been around a myriad of characters and have learned to develop my own, especially in NJHS. I joined late, yet with NJHS, I was able to meet others that had the same interests as me, even people I once thought I could never have anything in common with. I got to know them through the year. Bonds are built from getting to know each other. In NJHS, you are able to be yourself, so hiding isn't necessary. There will be people who you can build connections with that you might have never ever talked to before because you were too shy. With community service, you can enhance your grit by persevering through the hours and still have fun at the same time. NJHS helps to make connections and lifelong friendships. You might not know it now, but in the end, you will look back and see how much you have developed and changed. Being in NJHS is not just a title, but a character-building experience. So don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone and show your character.
Citizenship. I represent citizenship, the obligation each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the member of the chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward. In the wise words of Barack Obama, citizenship demands a sense of common purpose, participation in the hard work of self-government, an obligation to serve to our communities. In carrying out these responsibilities, we strengthen not only ourselves, but the foundation of our democracy. Citizenship is more than a title. It is a lifelong commitment to integrity, service, leadership, and respect for others. Let us move forward with pride in our community and dedication to making a positive difference in the world around us. By upholding these ideals each day, we honor the principles upon which our nation was built and ensure a brighter future for generations to come.
At this time, will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge? The audience can follow along the text as printed in your program. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. You may be seated.
And now, as your name is called, please step forward onto the stage to receive your token of membership and sign the official chapter registry.
Angelina Bellavista. Angeles Diaz Felipe. Lauren Vasquez. Angelina. Stay standing. Annalise Boland. Skylar Burns. Taylor Kornman. Lily Cook. Colton Correa. First row, you may be seated.
Mizani Harris. Brandon Myers. Myers, sorry. Elias Ratty. Amelia Williams. Braylon Young. Haley Casares. Lucille Godwin. Madison Hable. You may now be seated.
Kirsten Haggerty. Christopher Hurley. Joseph Jones. Zola Mama. Tommy Mordeo. Isabella Park. Kira Ryder. Grace Vasquez. Persina Williams. You may be seated.
All right, so you're all officially in. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to celebrate with us tonight. Truly an outstanding group of people. In addition to that, I want to make sure that I take a second just to thank the individuals who are responsible for this entire program and this entire group. From Marcus Newcomb Middle School, Miss Danielle Gergis and Miss Esther Sullivan. And from Helen A. Fort Middle School, Miss Jean Camp. Now, here's the tricky part. There's a little bit of coordination that goes into this. I'm going to announce that the music should start to play, and your children are going to recess into the back. We're going to ask that everybody remain seated. Miss Ziani Singley and Miss Shelby Shiflett are going to stand at the front. We're going to get all of the inductees on the risers so that you can have a picture of the entire group to go along with your individual picture. So just give them a second to be able to recess to the back, then they'll come up the front. That way you can get a nice picture with the entire group all at one time. And also, if you want individual pictures, you can take care of that as well once they're done as the group. All right? Thank you again for coming. And Ms. Camp will start the recessional.